So don't know.
Just tell me, I'll pause it. Alright, so yesterday was 2x2 matrices, right? Today we're moving on to 3x3. So what was the formula for getting the determinant of a 2x2 matrix?
D and A or D, that thing.
AD minus BC, right? Well, for 3x3 matrix, this is the formula.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
You're not doing it? What? That is not a good attitude. Okay, so this first one wants us to figure out the determinant of this matrix by doing all of that. But I have to confess something to you. You have an awesome calculator that can do all of this for you. So we're not even going to do that one.
Woo!
Haha. Alright, so what we're going to do is make the calculator do it for us. Now the first thing you have to do is, well, put this matrix A into the calculator. So that is all of these steps right here. So, everybody got your calculator out? Press second, and then x to the negative 1, which is right underneath math. And in blue it says matrix, and there's a whole matrix menu. Yes? You see that? Alright, so next you are going to go 2 to the right to the edit part of matrix. And then select matrix A, and it needs to be 3x3. It may already say 3x3.
Ours are already set up, so we're not getting the same issue.
That's fine. If it already says 3x3, just go down to the elements and put in the correct elements. So it'll be 1, 7, 2. Oops. And then press enter after each element. 1, enter. 7, enter. 2, enter. And so on. That's what you should end up with when you finish that first set of calculator instructions. Does anyone need help? Is anyone not there? Because we need to make sure we're all there. You good? Everybody's good? Alright, so now we are going to get out of that and actually do the determinant part. So press second mode, which is quit, and it takes you back to the beginning screen. Alright, then go back to the matrix stuff. So second, x to the negative 1. And the determinant part is in math. So arrow over 1 to math. And you see number 1 there? It says det, determinant. You're going to select that. And it'll take you back to like the kind of the home screen with that in there. But you have to tell it which matrix to get the determinant of. So again, press second, x to the negative 1. And on that first screen where it says names, select A. Or whichever matrix you put it in. So your home screen should say determinant of A. And then you press enter and you'll get your answer. So once you've got it all in there and press enter, here's your answer, negative 8. So determinant of matrix A equals negative 8. And that would be your answer, negative 8. Now, who has questions? Yes. Oh. So we're good on finding the determinant? Yes? Let's go to the next page. We're going to verify inverses, and we're going to use the calculator to do it, so don't freak out. But this is like the very first example we did yesterday. We said for inverses that the original matrix times the inverse would equal what?
A negative, or
It's a very special matrix.
absolute itself.
No. What'd you say? Identity. Remember the one that has the ones going down the diagonal and then zeros everywhere else? Okay, and we also said that it should work the other way, right? The inverse times A would also equal the identity. So how we proved that for these were, we said if A times B equals the identity and B times A also equals the identity, then the answer would be yes, they are inverses. If one or both of them do not equal the identity, then the answer would be no. So what I need you to do is put matrix A in your calculator and put matrix B in your calculator, and then I'll tell you what to do. You're going to multiply them together. But first of all, just enter in matrix A and B in the edit part of the matrix. Once you have A and B in the calculator, go do second quick, get back to the very beginning menu, and you're going to select them to be multiplied. In order to do that, so you do second x to the negative 1, and then in that very first page it says names. Go select number 1, you press enter, then go back, do it again, second x to the negative 1, and press 2 for matrix B, press enter, and then your screen should show you matrix A times matrix B, and then you can press enter and see what it equals.
It gives you the same thing.
So what does it give you the identity?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so that one's good. Now go do the same thing, but in the opposite order. Alright, so you got, when you multiplied A times B, you got the identity, and when you did B times A, you got the identity, correct? Yes? Yes, so that means your answer is yes. A and B are inverses.
You move too quickly for me. Be proactive.
Now, if you ever get that it doesn't equal the identity here or here, then the answer would be no. They're not inverses. Okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Got it? All right. Now, the last problem is also very similar to what we did yesterday, in that right here we have an equation of the form A times X equals B. Now, how did we say we were going to get A to the other side?
Divide by A, you can't do that.
Can't divide by A, so we use the inverse. Okay, so we ended up with X equals A inverse times B, correct? Correct, yes. All right, so your calculator can do this for you, and that's wonderful. Okay, so what we need to do is first enter in A and B. Okay, that's first thing. So do that. A is a 3 by 3, and B is a 3 by 1.
About 1.
Yes. 3 by 1. Because it's 3 rows and 1 column. Alright, so once you have A and B, the actual elements and stuff entered, you want to go back to your home screen and make it say this. Okay, so select A out of the names part. And then to get that little exponent that's a -1, press the button we've been using, the X to the -1 button. And then go get matrix B out of the names menu.
That's there.
Uh-oh. Once you've gotten that, you can press enter, and it will give you your answer. X equals something that's a 3 by 1.
1, -2.
1, -2, and 3 is what y'all said. Once you've gotten this, you can go ahead and start on your homework. I will walk around and help people that are confused.